my name is Laura Flores and I'm going to present you a video about the Egyptian culture. My partners here are Israel Sototello, Braulio David Garcia, Roberto Cienega Luna and Erika Maya Barragan.
Egyptian culture began in the Neolithic and evolved over 3,000 years to the Roman times, the old empire flourishing in arts and construction of pyramids. It all starts with the traditions and lifestyle from people in ancient Egypt.
There is a large number of languages spoken in Egypt, but Egyptian Arabic is by far the most widely spoken in the country. Arabic was adopted by the Egyptians after the Arab invasion of Egypt. Arabic came to Egypt in 7th century, and Egyptian Arabic has become the modern spoken language of the Egyptians and is understood by almost all Egyptians. In southern Egypt, Saidi Arabic is the main spoken language for most non-urbanized people. Of the many varieties of Arabic, Egyptian Arabic is the most widely understood first dialect in the Middle East North Africa, probably due to the influence of Egyptian cinema through the Arabic speaking world.
Egypt culture and traditions. The culture and custom of Egypt is truly cosmopolitan, as it is the perfect fusion of so many culture and tradition available here. Here, the tradition introduced by pharaohs is prevalent, as well as the tribal culture and tradition, and even the customs of invaders are somehow seen present amidst modern Egypt culture and outlook of the citizens. The culture and tradition of Egypt is like a melting pot where multiple culture and ethnic tradition have created a new concept of living hale and hearty, and a mentality that embraces new and advanced for creating a liberal ambience around. In Egypt, besides its excellent travel attractions and cultural ambience, the smiling faces of the locals are an added charm. All these sweet fragments are the best part of Visit to Egypt program, which will remain with you as a memory forever. The Egypt culture remains the tradition, languages, history, and civilizations of ancient places.
Egyptian cuisine and some of its recipes date back 5,000 years, and archaeologists have ever revealed the use of food as a means of payment during ancient times. Egyptian cuisine depends heavily on legumes such as beans and lentils, as well as vegetables and onions, making a regular appearance in most dishes. Vegetarians normally have no problem getting by in Egypt, since meat has traditionally been expensive and thus less common. Around the Egyptian coast, you will find more fish in the meals. Typical Egyptian dishes. Aish. Aish is the Egyptian traditionally pocket bread similar to the pita bread. It is made by mixing wet flour, water, and salt, then baked.
Ancient Egyptian religion. Egyptian religion was based on polytheism, or the worship of many deities, except for during the reign of Akhenaton. The Egyptians had as many as 2,000 gods and goddesses. Some, such as Amun, were worshipped throughout the whole country, while others had only a local following. Often gods and goddesses were represented as part human and part animal. For example, Horus, the sky god, had the head of a hawk and the body of a human. They considered animals such as the bull, the cat, and the crocodile to be holy. Their two sheep gods were Amon-Ra and Osiris, Amun-Ra was believed to be the sun god and the lord of the universe. Osiris was the god of the underworld. Stories about him revolved around the idea of immortality.
Egypt's economy was based on agriculture and livestock, supplemented by the craft and shopping fruitful trade. The land was fertilized annually by the Nile floods, and cereals were cultivated them to make bread and beer, vegetables, linen, fabrics manufactured. The cattle was fundamentally eligible. Students were Egyptian craftsmen. They manufactured ceramics, jewelry, fabrics, part of which export other states. They trade with other peoples. They use the river Nile as means of communication and transport of goods.
Before the Old Kingdom, scholars have found few government records from before the Old Kingdom period. Evidence shows that Egypt was a united kingdom with a single ruler, which indicates that the first pharaohs must have set up a form of central government as established an economic system. The intermediate periods. The Middle Kingdom. The Old Kingdom government served as a base for the Middle Kingdom. The pharaoh made change, including the addition of more officials. Titles and duties were more specific, which limit each official's sphere of influence. The central government became more involved in the norms and had more control of individual people and what they paid in taxes.